matter some places. I hate to even think about it. He's alive! He's alive!
Hello everybody, welcome to Pizza Live. Pizza Live, I am your host, Shanthan Jetty. This is Shanthan Jetty Art. We are coming to you live and slightly undead from the heart of Lovecraft Country, in the birthplace of American religious liberty. I welcome you all here. I welcome all of the fine channel members in the chat. It is good to see you guys. And boy, have we got a movie for you tonight. And it is fantastic to see you guys. As you may be aware, I had a little bit of technical difficulty here. And we're just trying to, we're just trying to keep our head above water. You know how it goes. Good times. Good times. So let me see what we've got here. I see John there. Shanthan's going to have to go get Mr. J to fix it. You're not wrong. Let's see. I'm ready indeed. Prater7 is here. Welcome, Prater7. It's great to see you. Channel member Mark's Music Obsession. He just needs some pizza. Well, we've got some hot pizza waiting for you. They'll be sitting there right next to the movie we're going to watch. And guys, it's another fun, nutty flick I have not seen, but just in scrolling through it to try to get the video made for you guys, because we make everything to order here at Pizza Live, has been some emo trash. It's good to see you. I hope you are doing well. Let's see who else we've got here in the house. Of course, my man John. We've got Comrade Sammy here. Comrade Sammy, it is great to see you. Shadowhawk Talks, it is great to see you. Hail Shanthan in the chat. Gonna chill with y'all while I go to bed. That sounds fantastic. And it is good to see you, William. How are you doing? I got my book, bro. Excellent. I'm so glad to hear it. You got Nosfero. That's fantastic. An awesome one. Raid incoming. Oh my gosh, guys. So yeah, it has been something. It has been a crazy crazy week, crazy couple of days. We did miss a week of Pizza Live, so I'm excited to be back here with you. How are you doing, our Luniverse? It is great to see you. Oh my gosh, I am so glad to hear the comic book arrived, guys. That makes me really happy. I've got another stack of boxes that I've packed waiting to go out, so that's exciting. Paulus Arts, it's great to see you guys. So yeah, let me say that this is the fun thing about what we do here. I've been really enjoying doing these streams. I had a wonderful time on Graham Nolan's channel the other night, closing out his latest book. I know that Joe Frankenstein is going to be launching this coming Friday, so I'm excited about that, and I know he's going to be doing a launch stream on his channel. So if you are not subscribed to Graham Nolan's channel, please do be subscribed. But we had a great time talking about monsters and monster movies. And when you guys see this flick, Leg Kick 1, how are you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. You on the wrong mic, maybe. Oh, I could be. Oh, shoot. No, I'm not on the wrong mic. The mic is just not in good position. Let's see what we got here. Is that better? Does that sound a little bit better? Let me know, guys, if that sounds a little bit better. The mic was way out of position. Cranberry Langer's channel member, Rockstar. Hail. Yeah, Graham Nolan is a legend, and he's fantastic. And there is nothing better, at least as far as I'm concerned, than talking monsters with a fellow monster fanatic. I gotta see what's going on. Everything has been a little bit pear-shaped today. I don't mind telling you. Things have been a little bit crazy for some reason. So I'm going to have to figure out what we can do. Audio good now. Okay, Michael. Thank you so much, brother. It is great to see you. And, yeah, you guys are Nosfero maniacs. I am incredibly impressed when I am filling these things out. Occasionally, the crazy thing is, you will get to, a backer, and you will just say, oh my gosh, these people are maniacs. How many books did they back? And God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. Volume's still a little low for you. Well, let me take a look at it, because that's what we're doing here. I want to make sure I get this sorted. Michael Bancroft raid. I love hearing it. I was just over on my brother Michael's channel looking at his awesome art in the book, and then, as you guys know, frantically came over here to try to remind myself, okay, I got to do this and this. Let's see. Oh, input volume is low. How is this? Is this any better, guys? Is this a little bit better, or is this too loud? Scream heavens my ears if it is too... I think I accidentally adjusted down the input volume. Is this too loud? Okay, that's clear. That's working. Look at that. The chat knows. You guys are... you guys are my help. Okay, very good, very good. Glad to hear it. What's up, Robble13? How are you doing, my friend? It is great to see you. Yeah, I'm telling you what, guys. Some days I don't know whether to scratch my watch or wind my behind, as one of my college professors used to say. And he was correct, you know. That's what it's about. Awesome, awesome. So, guys, this movie, when I was speaking of Graham Nolan, because there was a segue to it, peaks a little loud. Got it. All right, let me see if I can, because you know I'm going to get a little loud. So let me move this off a little bit. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. And then let me go into system settings, and let's just let me know if you notice anything a little sketchy when I'm doing this thing. If it sounds a little off, let me know. But I was over on Graham's channel. The thing that was amazing is we were talking about his favorite era of monsters, and his favorite era of monsters was the 1950s, and of course this is a movie from 1961, I believe, but it's very much that 50s vibe with a little bit of 60s psychedelia in it, from what I could tell. So when you see it, we will all good. My concert speak appreciated. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. This whole show is sketchy. Wink, wink. You're not even kidding. It's a non-stop sketch fest, both with the art and with the production. So yeah, let's say this. So let's get started with this movie. Now, I have not seen this movie, but as I do when I build out the Pizza Live ambiance, right? The ambiance of it. And for those of you guys who haven't seen the show before, and anyone who's catching this later who's new to the show, I'm using the interior space of Dawn of the Dead. So we're walled up, zombie apocalypse outside, but we're warm, safe and warm, with our fantastic movies to watch. And we are going to enjoy ourselves watching these movies. And every time I get a movie to watch and it's in the public domain, it makes it so much easier. So do me a favor before we start this movie. Smash that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications, because if you click on that bell, that is what YouTube understands as being something that people want to see, and that leads to people finding us. You know, so we're just going to keep doing what we do here. We're going to keep working, and it's a blast to be here with you guys. So let's make this thing happen. Without further ado, let's take a look at The Devil's Hand from 1961. I've never seen it, so brace yourselves. Eric Huffles, channel member, how are you doing, brother? It is great to see you, my friend. Brace yourselves, guys. I have no idea what this is going to entail. Here you go. Listen to this music and these titles. Oh, a guitar movie. That is right. That's certified Problem 13. You're not even kidding, man. 10 out of 10 soundtrack. Come on now. Right? It's great. Movies like this. Yeah, I do need to buy a slightly larger TV. And let me say, this is... this makes me want to go to a drive-in and check out a movie. But I want this to be playing. Hello. What have we got here?
Who are your friends?
My date for the afternoon. You're 20 minutes late.
Sorry.
You hear that? He says he's sorry.
Excellent.
You think I
ladies.
should marry a man who's late for his appointment?
Oh.
Proposing again.
Only for the 17th time.
You waited all your life for the perfect mate. What's 20 minutes more?
You should get over that inferiority complex.
Look at the outfits. Look at the people. Look at the dress. Wow.
What's wrong?
What a trip.
Nothing. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Or the night before, or the night before that.
Amen.
Why don't you see your doctor? Or get some sleeping pills. That may help.
Wouldn't do any good.
Well, let's get some lunch. You haven't got much time left on your lunch hour.
There's no rush.
Why? Did they make you the boss or something?
I quit the other
Hail
day.
Diesel.
You didn't tell me that. You said that this job was your big chance in electronics so that you could develop some of your own ideas. You said it was the kind of security you wanted for us to get married.
I know
Wow.
what I said. Be a little patient with me, honey. Please.
Oh. The chin lift. Uh-oh. Dang, they're getting started early on this. I can't even. Amen. I do too. What is going on? Oh my god. We have entered the 60s, folks. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Nosfero readers, is that a diaphanous nightgown? John has it. Amen. Boom.
How could I explain when I myself couldn't understand it? To dream
Whoa.
about a woman night after night. A woman I'd never met, never seen before. And with each dream, she became more real, more alive, until it seemed that if my hand reached out, I could have touched her.
Hail, citizen.
Some will, stronger than my own, brought me here. Nothing was
Yes.
familiar to me. I'd never been here before, and yet I wasn't lost. An unknown force was guiding my steps, leading me to this courtyard. There was something here that was drawing me close like a magnet. I could feel it pulling me closer, closer.
It's like a film noir.
And then I saw it.
Oh, dear. What? Oh. That is creepy.
That's it. That face, it's the same face of the woman who comes to me in my dreams. It's fantastic.
Oh, darling, it's probably just a coincidence.
That's she, all right.
Well, then let's
Citizen
go inside
Ronan
and see who posed for it.
for the
More than
win.
likely it's someone you know, and that would explain everything.
Amen. Amen. Wow.
Hello, Mr. Turner. I have the doll ready for you.
You know my name?
Oh, I pride myself on my memory. You
What?
left your name when you brought in this picture for the portrait doll. Remarkable resemblance, don't you think?
Yes, yes.
What?
There must be some mistake.
Mistake? Oh, I don't think so. Let me check your order. Excuse me.
Yes. I can see myself in them. Yep.
Don, I
Amen.
didn't bring that photo in.
He just mistook you for someone else.
I don't understand this. First I dream of a face, then I see that face on a doll.
Is
Now
there
I'm told I brought that photo in.
awesome one?
You're making too much out of it, Rick. There's just been a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
somewhere.
she should be
Putting you my name.
throwing all
you
sorts of
walking
red
the street?
flags.
No,
yeah.
I'm not leading a double life.
Who are you trying to convince? Me or yourself?
Would I have brought you here if I were?
Dude,
I'm only kidding, Rick. Don't be so touchy.
inside thoughts,
You'll
outside
see.
thoughts,
There's
dude.
a perfectly logical explanation for
Glitch
all
in the
this.
Matrix.
Some of your friends have weird ideas of humor. Maybe
That's
one of them
right.
is playing a...
Dear God.
Rick,
Yeah. Terrifying.
that's me.
There you go. Yeah.
Sure looks like you.
It is me. Where do you
Oh,
get these ideas?
no.
What are you talking about?
No, 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 no,
Doll,
no, no,
of
no, no.
course. Honestly, Rick,
Okay,
it's sweet
folks.
of you to have it made for me. But why
Public
all the
service
mystery?
announcement.
You went to so much trouble just to make it a surprise.
Donna, I didn't order this doll.
Darling,
You
must
walk
have.
into a store
telling
and
you, I
there's
didn't
The
order it.
instructions
a
all
doll
checked,
that looks
Mr.
like
Turner.
you.
Everything is exactly as you ordered it.
Get
Should I wrap it or send it to
out
Mr.
of that
Brienne for
store.
Milan?
This
Now.
doll, who ordered it?
That one, the lady in the photograph.
Take a good look at this picture and Miss Trent here.
I haven't.
Yes, I see.
I have not
what you
seen this
mean.
movie
There was a
before,
slight
but I'm
resemblance.
leaning heavily into voodoo.
That's me.
Merely a coincidence. I know
Oh,
the lady
my.
who brought this photo in.
It's just a coincidence.
Look, Mr.
Once,
Lamont, Francis.
twice
no,
is
Mr.
coincidence.
There must
3
be some
times,
mistake.
right?
I didn't bring in any photo. I didn't order any doll. In fact, I've never even been in here before.
If you say so, sir, perhaps I was mistaken.
Right?
It's paid for,
Citizen Ronan?
so I'll send it to Miss Milan.
Rick,
Amen,
you're playing
Mark.
some sort of a game. I don't find it very amusing. So let's take my doll and leave.
Donna, Look, just wrap this one up. I'll take this doll.
This one, I'm afraid, is not for sale. If you'd care to leave a photo, I'd be happy to make one up for this young lady.
Oh, this is all kinds of messed
She
up.
is the lady.
No, sir. She is not.
Come on, Rick. Let's go.
I feel like this movie went from 0 to 60 really fast. This is not good. Amen. Oh. Nothing like having a couple of, torches or whatever those things are called, and a, Oh, hell no.
That man, he's
Uh-uh.
frightening. He just stood there looking at me.
I don't
Anything
understand this.
troubling about that basement? Yeah, get out of there.
What is it?
Oh, help me.
Take it easy.
Yeah, amateur. Oh my god! Ugh! No, sir. Oh my. I'll be downstairs in the temple, right? Nothing good about this, guys.
I've just had Dr. Moore corroborate my diagnosis. It's a coronary condition, a muscle spasm of the heart.
Well, how bad is it?
Well, it's hard to say at this stage. Frankly, her symptoms are a bit puzzling.
It all happened so fast.
It usually does, Mr. Turner. Now, you try not to worry. We're doing everything possible.
We've diagnosed her with an
Right
acute
now, she's
case of
resting
voodoo
flat on
doll.
sedation. You better try to get some sleep yourself. You'll be able to see her tomorrow.
Yes,
Thanks, Doc.
100%. That's some scary stuff right there. Oh my gosh. Hail, Sumo Thori, channel member Rockstar. It's great to see you, brother. Yeah. The leather vest with the sweater says, I'm a sensible yet a rebel.
What's the matter? Can't sleep?
Oh my god, this is scary from the jump.
Relax, Rick. Let's enjoy each other. What shall I do to entertain you?
What?
Shall I sing until your head throbs with the sound of my voice? Shall I dance for you until the blood races through your veins? Do you find me desirable? Would you kiss me if you could? Would you hold me close?
Haha.
I'm dreaming, it must be.
Yeah, man,
What do you want?
You.
Who are you?
The man at the doll shop told you. Bianca Milan.
amen.
The address is on the back of the photograph. Get it, Rick. And bring the doll.
This is all kinds of scary.
It's so simple. Why torture yourself
Yowza.
any longer?
Oh, that pizza's so good, guys. Can you smell the pizza? It's delicious. Anyone remember the serpent and the rainbow? Excellent point.
Mr. Turner can
Excellent
only
point.
stay a few minutes. You're not to get excited.
But I always get excited when I see Rick.
Well, I don't blame you. He's quite a man.
Well, he's a man.
You have
We'll go
3
there.
minutes, Mr. Turner.
That leather vest is not growing on me, guys. I gotta be real with you.
How do you feel?
Yep.
Like a steamroller hit me.
Well, that makes two of us. You didn't tell me before you had trouble. With your heart, I mean.
I didn't. Until I fell in love with you.
Oh my
That will
God.
teach me never to be jealous again.
Well, that'll be a help.
Oh? What are you planning?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to get you excited.
Tell me,
It's a
Rick.
deluxe pizza. Amen.
Yesterday I told you I didn't know any more about those dolls than you do.
Yes?
That was the truth, Donna. Last night I had another dream, or vision, or whatever the devil you want to call it.
The same girl?
Only this time she spoke to me. She said if I wanted to find the answer to all this, all I had to do was bring the doll to her.
Why isn't she helpful?
Well, I've got to see her, don't you see?
That's right.
I've got to find out where she
He's
is.
Hells Angels accountant,
Once
John.
and for all, I've got to get this thing off my back.
The leather
I know
vest.
you have to see her, darling. I guess I can't help acting like a woman. You've been honest with me, and I do believe you, but
This is not a real. I don't understand.
Please be
Thanks for being honest with me. I understand you have to see her. I don't
I
know.
mean it, Rick. There's more to it than just, well, call it premonition or woman's intuition if you like, but I'm afraid.
Of what?
I'm afraid I'm going to lose you
To a dream?
to a dream that might be real.
You're the only real thing in my life.
Oh, Rick, I love you so.
Who prescribed that?
Best medicine in the world.
Good for whatever ails you.
When I think of the time I've wasted on vitamin pills.
Take care of yourself, darling. I'll see you soon.
Nurse, I hope they don't have a doll of you,
Careful.
kiddo, because these people
Of
aren't
the
playing.
doll.
This ain't good. So right now what we've got is a storefront with terrifying likenesses of dolls in the window, a voodoo temple underneath, and where the heck is this going? She's a very understanding. She's not even watching his fiance.
Mr. Turner, I do hope I wasn't indiscreet yesterday.
No. Miss Trent, the young lady who was with me, was just a little upset at seeing her photograph and that doll.
Of course.
May I see the name on the back of that photograph?
The one you think is Miss Trent?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but the doll and picture were picked up by the owner this morning.
Well, then I'll take that
Those
other
cars
doll,
are
the one of
amazing.
Bianca Milan?
We were just saying that,
anticipated
Dele,
you're coming back.
and welcome.
How much do I owe you?
You paid me when you placed the order.
Did I?
In full.
Oh my God.
Good day, Mr. Turner.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, he's shopping for chaps to go with that vest. What in the name? Oh.
Miss
Oh.
Bianca Milan?
Mr. Turner.
So there's a theme that's happening right here. Amen. He just hasn't collected yet. Yeah,
You knew I
so
was coming?
diaphanous nightgowns seem to be a theme in all of these movies, I
You were
think.
expecting me to deliver this.
Yeah, he is wearing adult men's clothes. That's Prater 7. That's absolutely true, man. I almost
Lovely.
forgot about the wonderful vest.
The resemblance is amazing, don't you think?
Oh my God, what is happening in this movie?
Shall we have a drink?
That's Commissioner Gordon.
My questions and your answers.
What?
There's time, lots of it. Come.
No. Really? Wow. Dale A for the win.
This is our first drink
Holy
together.
cow.
We should mark the occasion with a toast. To the first of many things together.
Oh my.
Such as dreams and portrait dolls.
Is that by design, Jonathan Night Counts? No,
Sweetness
I'm just
of
lucky.
life.
I'm just incredibly lucky.
I hope you're hungry. I thought you might like
Just
to dine
look at
here.
the heavens to
Just to
Betsy.
cool
Just
us.
look at the glamour.
My servant Ammon
of
works very
this.
well with Occidental dishes.
Oh dear.
You may serve us now, Ammon. Ammon cannot speak.
I'm a little speechless myself.
I found him in Tibet. He belonged to an ancient cult of worshippers
Alan Alda's
who believed
father.
sacrifice
Wow, pray
brings
yourself.
immortality. His
That's
tongue was
awesome.
his sacrifice.
The world
This
has many
is wild.
strange religions.
This is something.
Forgive me
Look
for
at that
being so
screen
persistent,
back
but
there.
What made you so sure I was coming here tonight?
I invited you and you accepted.
Agreed, Cranberry Langers. Agreed 100%.
Let's be more specific.
Yeah, that is
I'm
a
here for
piece
just one
of...
reason.
Was it
I know why
Arizona
you're here,
pizza
Rick.
you were saying?
Then you know about the dreams.
Naturally. It's a simple process of thought projection or thought transference.
Oh, just
Thought
that.
project. You're telling me that you danced and talked to me from this apartment? And I received your image and voice in my room?
You doubt me?
Of course not. I'll get you the number of a good psychiatrist.
Well, yes. And yes, a large pizza.
Maybe I'm a little dense, but I don't understand all of this.
What puzzles you?
Well, for one thing, why me?
You appeal to me.
Why does a woman with your attributes have to go to these extremes to have a man visit her? Why didn't you just whistle or something?
She definitely does.
Would you have answered?
Perhaps not. But then I'm going to be married.
There's your answer then.
Oh,
I had to condition you, wear down your resistance, make you want me. So I visited you through
Well.
mental projection. You may not admit it, but I am firmly planted in your subconscious.
Could be. But what's so special about me that put you through so much trouble?
I saw you, I
Well.
wanted you. That made you special.
smoke if you got him.
Can't always have everything we want.
I can.
This thought projection. Is it a special power you have, or can anyone?
Awesome one. That was absolutely outstanding. And I salute you. Too bad her bed leads to hell.
Will you prepare a drink
Yeah.
for Mr. Turner and myself, Emmett?
Scarlet Witch, the early years. You ain't kidding, man.
Relax, Rick.
What's a personality
So
like those as
comfortable.
Cranberry Lanterns? Amen. That's right. Wow. Oh, no.
Me?
It helps in concentrating to have the image of the person to whom one's thoughts are directed.
Who gave you the recipe, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde?
You're amused.
I'm sorry. I take you seriously, I promise.
Yeah, there's nothing good happening here. We have passed the legal level
Tastes
of
like
healthy
devil
amount of
food.
dolls in a movie before stuff goes bad. Yeah. Straight down. That's why I am. Oh my god, you guys are on fire in the chat tonight, man.
I
Yeah.
can bridge any distance between us,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how great or how small.
This is all kinds of creepy, folks.
Concentration is essential. I can tell when I've made contact with you. thoughts and my image have reached you. Just relax and close your eyes. While
Oh,
I
dear.
concentrate. Oh, great Gamba.
Yeah.
Open your eyes, Rick. You can see me quite clearly now. Tell me.
I
what
hope
you
so. Because already the possession's creeping me out.
I see through you. You're transparent. Cast no shadow, no reflections. There are disturbances around you.
What the heck?
Wind, thunder, lightning. You're not real.
Amen.
You're...
Turn around, Rick. I'm here behind you.
Don't, Rick. Get out of
What
there.
are you?
Don't you know?
Yep.
You're a she-devil.
A witch.
You're evil. But beautiful.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Listen, Rick. As I once was, you would not have looked at me. I was unhappy and lost until I discovered Gamba,
Gamba.
Oh, no.
the devil god of evil. I belong to a cult that worships Gamba. You met the high executioner at the doll shop, Francis Lamont.
And he gave you this power of thought projection.
It's more than that. I've been given the power to control my destiny.
Amen, Citizen Ronan.
Everything life could offer.
This is what people look like when they make an effort.
You, just as
But
much as you want me now.
holy cow.
You've already
Guys.
begun to forget Donna Trent.
I'm just your average fella. Been married to the same gal
You really
for
are a witch.
23 years. A little bit of marriage experience, a little bit of life experience. And I'm telling you this, I want you to look in my eyeballs, okay? If a woman ever confesses to
Become one
you
of us first.
Anything.
that she's a witch
You must take
and
the
she's
boat
in a
to
devil
Gamba.
cult, you get the hell out of there. Period. I don't care. I mean, you know,
Now.
I know it's difficult. Oh,
There's a meeting in progress. The high executioner will perform the
before
rites
Big
at
Seed
midnight.
Oil struck.
We must
That's
hurry.
right. That's right, Trouble. Yeah. Oh my. Yes. He absolutely would have. He's, if you know the story, you know he likes a good woman, a classy woman, a woman with faith and working for the other team. My God, she's just like, does she have to grow horns for this guy to, like, get completely out of this, like, vortex he's in? My God.
Come on, Rick.
I mean, she's carrying a doll of herself. Everything about this is wrong.
Welcome. The ceremony is underway.
Good evening.
Commissioner Gordon,
Mr. Turner wishes to join us.
how?
I shall perform the rites after the sacrifice. Shall we go in?
Mm-hmm. Life hacks with Sean. Guys. Ugh. Mm-hmm. We know the rules about that, don't we?
Bianca
Guys.
is our living image.
Maybe Commissioner was trying to hide his past. Maybe he was the real villain in Batman. Yeah, he is. Won't be the first, won't be the last. Which is why we gotta make sure we always remind the younger fellas coming up. Whew. Isn't that wild? These actors with incredible careers. You know what's interesting about that? This is a little bit like the Ray Harryhausen cults. You know what I mean? Nondescript, you couldn't say one place it came from. Just a bunch of stuff together, almost like it's an international Cthulhu cult kind of thing. I kind of dig it, to be honest with you. Yeah, no kidding, right? The Spirit King shows up, call them X-Men. That's right. Amen. Never dip your pen in crazy. Amen. Well, if he's winning to roll in the, wanting to roll in the hay, practicing which, his fiance gets, yeah, amen. Break the engagement off, indeed, yeah. It's a Beyonce video. Yeah, it's more mysterious.
It's a devil
Yeah.
God's decree that we offer a human for appeasement.
A human? You mean they're going to kill somebody?
Not necessarily.
Oh,
But
dear.
a human is going to be offered on the altar.
Amen, Michael.
Sacrifice. And it's up to Gamba to decide.
That's right.
How does he make his decision?
It's like Russian roulette.
Oh
Except
my
the odds
God.
are greater. Look up there. In our ceremony, we use a sword, concealed in one of the covers hanging from
Okay.
the wheel.
We need to have a
Spun.
look at this real quick. Okay, this guy was living a normal life feeding ducks about 20 minutes ago, maybe.
Sword upon the heart of the
37 minutes ago.
If the sword is in the cover,
And he is very comfortable with being in this cult right now.
if Gamba decides to spare his subject,
That fiance needs to get out of there.
wins harmlessly.
Yeah, it's weird though. It's like,
Everybody laughs. Does
you know
everybody
what's
get to
weird
play?
about these movies is there's so many
The
of them,
subject is selected
and I just enjoy watching them
of his loyalty
compared to what's coming out now.
Have you ever...
They're all so much more interesting to me. Never seen this movie before. Jordan Horst, how are you doing, my brother? It's great to see you. They have a chandelier made out of swords. What are you doing still there, says Eric Huffles. And Eric Huffles, I second that. Yeah, drink the Kool-Aid is exactly what... Oh, oh no! This isn't good. This is not good. Oh no. What the? Yeah.
O worshippers of Gamba, the great devil god, hear me well. Tonight is the first night of the full moon.
Excellent.
The tides rise to their highest level and vibrations fill the air. It is a time for restlessness and madness. It is a
Commissioner
time
Gordon,
for
no!
For Gamba decrees it. Gamba, the great devil god,
like
commands
Jeff
that
Dunham
one
show.
of you be tested. A human sacrifice must be offered. Only Gamba can determine whether a life will be taken. The judgment is his.
What the heck?
Bring in the subject.
What the hell? And he has not left yet. Yeah, I have no idea what those dudes are doing there. I have no idea what anybody's doing here. Yep. Yep. Holy human sacrifice, Batman. Indeed. Oh, Lord.
Gamba, great devil god, ruler of man's destiny, we offer this lovely girl
No, I don't think
on
it's the
sacrificial
fiancé.
altar. You alone in your wisdom will
I feel like we saw this person before.
If she is unworthy of her loyalty,
No, but I know,
is in
I
doubt,
thought the same
then
thing.
She must be punished.
Citizen Ronan.
But should she
Oh, is it
prove
his wife?
deserving and fit to serve you, your
I bet you
power
it's his
alone
wife.
will spare her.
And yes. Because he's sort of seeming to sit by himself, and I have a feeling that that is his wife. What do you guys think? Yeah, I've been in some sketchy situations, but human sacrifice should be a
Great
red flag to
Gamba, highest
GTF.
executioner, supreme
Oh!
devil god of evil, make your decision. Shall the maiden live?
Oh my god, this is, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh dear. Yeah, you know. Raider 7. Oh, what in the name of God?
Gamba protects his own. The girl lives. Oh, thank you, great Gamba. You have proven yourself well.
Okay. Yeah, this is getting a little bit Bohemian Rubble 13. I'm with you. Whew.
He has been informed of our code and beliefs.
Yes, High Executioner.
Kneel.
Damn. So he's just all in, huh?
Great Gamba, we offer a new subject who has come to join us.
Gotta admit, that is a
During
cool
his trial period, watch him,
structure.
study him, and then test him, O great devil god. Will you swear absolute allegiance to the great devil god Gamba?
I will.
Will you follow his commands without question, though it means someone's destruction, even your own?
I will.
You will, above all else, seal your lips and swear yourself to secrecy.
I will.
You, his sponsor, will be held accountable. Do you
Too
accept this
freaky for
responsibility?
me. Amen, Mark.
I do.
It is done.
Yeah. Why?
From this moment on, there is no turning back. You are one of us now. A member
Very
of the
freaky.
cult of the great devil god Gamba. Guard this privilege well.
He's no chance. Is this right? Yeah.
that all?
Not a drop of hesitation. Fiance.
A new life is going to begin.
Dang, dude, just say no. This is, you know what? I think you guys were right with this being eyes wide shut ahead of time. Uh-oh. What is this dude up to? What is he doing? Did anyone get a look at this dude? Yeah, this is just a script about everyday Hollywood. Well, now he's having a cigarette. All right. He's chilling out. That's a pretty, yeah, that was something. Well, heavens.
You still don't quite believe, do you, darling? You have renounced goodness.
My brother Eric, you came at a supreme time.
Sure.
Excellent time. Excellent timing. Yeah, he's a detective? I don't know. He's detecting something. God knows.
You'll never escape me, darling.
Yeah, is that guy, yeah, is he a detective? Is he a fed? What is he? I don't know.
God help me, I want it this way.
Oh my God. Oh.
Here on the railway, moving. And here comes
Raider 7. No! But yeah.
That makes 8 straight.
It's incredible, Red Horse Polly.
Happens all the time.
High society.
I just can't get over it. Yesterday you called me and said, buy every available share. Today it started to skyrocket. Last week
this is
you
some...
said, sell Amalgamated Industries. And the bottom dropped out.
Just lucky, I guess.
Something more
Oh,
than
this
that.
is the bad stuff
Someone
right
is
here.
giving you some very valuable
Of course.
tips.
Well, let's just say I have a good advisor.
Goodbye, Mr. Bennett.
Goodbye.
Oh my lord. Boom. BlackRock. Yep, and let me just say this, guys. If you are watching this now, Battle Brick Road 2 by my brother from another mother, Eric Weathers. The link is in the description. It is Oz going to war. So if you are a fan of high action, adventure, and a little bit of fantasy, and so a little bit of gunplay and John Wick action and excitement, check out Battle Brick Road 2. The link is in the description. It is a pulse-pounding, amazing, amazing comic book, and you will enjoy it. And shout out to my brother Eric Weathers.
Here we are.
I'm just trying to get over the...
Well, you should feel very proud of your protege. He's passed every test so far. Not once has he weakened and attempted to contact this Miss Trent.
I never thought he would.
Well,
Your confidence in him is quite admirable, my dear.
Commissioner
I am a
Gordon,
little
what happened to you?
surprised.
What
What?
happened?
Well, this little romance of yours has lasted longer than the others.
So if you're just joining us, this is the same actor who played Commissioner Gordon in the
Of course.
1960s Batman
That's why I can
TV
afford
show.
to be so tolerant of your brief affairs.
Big fan of that dress.
You will keep this one brief, won't you, my dear?
Oh no. Big fan of that dress. Keep this one brief.
Your Rick will receive the loyalty test now.
Whew.
I hope he merits your belief in him.
She looks less seductive. Yeah, that's an outstanding dress. I love how movie scenes in this era often start with a cigarette of, or pouring a stiff drink. Amen.
Well, what are you doing here?
I know, I'm wondering.
The nearest bar.
Looks like you've had enough already.
Look, I'm in trouble. Isn't there someplace we can go and talk?
Come on.
Is this the test? What the heck is going on?
What?
Coffee's still hot. Would you like some?
This is what I need.
No, you're done drinking for the night. Who is she? A cult? She's a cult member, right?
You better drink this.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah. I think you can pick up cable on that thing.
What's your problem?
How do you get out, Rick? How do you get your soul back? The devil got Gumby's got your soul, too. Don't you want it back?
Oh.
You don't know what you're saying. You're drunk.
Gotta get out. I've got to.
You've been
Amen.
sold to secrecy. We all have. For your own
Battle
sake,
Brick
don't
Road
say
would
anything.
absolutely be a
Why?
fantastic movie property if it
tell
was
me?
done well. You bet.
What makes you think I won't?
Yeah, I can see it done in that or done in a
You don't
in an
rely on this
action
any more than I do.
animation style.
You should have thought of that before you joined.
Well, you
Dang!
don't know. They play with evil like it was some kind of a new toy.
She did actually. Yep. Gotcha, Mark.
Cut all the goodness out of you and you forget what it's like to be kind. You become a robot without any will of your own. And the things they
Wow,
make
this is
you
doing
do.
some very accurate.
But suddenly,
prescient,
they don't have to make you do those things anymore. You do them because you want to, and then it's too
Description
late.
of
'Cause
the
you
cults
passed all
that would
decency.
seize people in the 60s and
Shut
70s, leading to Jonestown's event in
You're afraid.
1978.
Not for me, but
My
for yourself.
God.
Oh, I know the pattern well.
You're damn right, Cranberry
Yama has
Landers.
used her powers for you.
You're
hasn't
damn
she?
right.
She's given you a taste of easy money.
Yep.
And showing you what you'll be able to do when you receive these powers.
Stop it.
It's not worth
Yep.
it. Rick.
If animated, I want
Really
studio. Is it Fortiche? Is that how you say it?
I'd give anything to go back. To live again
Yeah.
without fear.
Amen.
You'd better go.
Yeah. Now our culture.
You are
schools. Yeah.
Just get out of here. I should never have listened to you. Go on, get out. I don't want to hear any more.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, man. Look at, they do this shot all the time. It's such a classic shot.
Tell Miss Milan I'm here.
Wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, no kidding.
Whatever you're drinking, I'll have one too.
What's up, General Piggy? How are you doing, my friend? It is great to see you. Salutations. I hope you're doing well. Yep. Amen. Everybody's happy to see General Piggy in the house.
Am I?
Look at this.
Bianca, what would you do if I told you?
What?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Yep.
What's troubling you? Maybe I can help.
Well, I've learned of it.
Let's drink, says
There's a disloyal member in the cult.
You're absolutely right.
Trouble you?
Kind of confused. She's...
A woman? There's no problem here. Your duty is clear. You must report her.
What will they do to her?
That's not your concern.
She'll be tested.
Ew, your dress is
That's
back.
it, isn't it? She'll be placed under the wheel.
That's right.
I can't.
You must.
General Piggy saying hello to everybody. General, it's great to have you here, my friend.
If you love me.
I love that icon, General Piggy.
Not for a minute.
So good.
Darling, I took an oath with you, remember? If you don't report this girl, you place me in equal jeopardy. Rick, darling, I couldn't bear it not to see you again.
Wow. Oh, Eric Weathers got you. Eric Weathers, the dress back. I thought you said, ew, the dress is back. I was like, what? I don't know. Did you hate the dress? Got it. Yes, the dress is back.
All these dolls just staring at you.
Yeah. Yeah, a little creepy, don't you think?
Especially his own. In his eyes, his doll is his soul.
Gamber is pleased. You've done well.
You've saved the day again, Batman.
Hey, what is this?
I give him my report to Mr. Lamont, and he's very satisfied.
You mean this whole thing was a setup?
Precisely.
There it is.
Well, you play some nice games.
You may wait for me in the other room.
Let's go, Rick.
Bianca, I don't wish to detain you, but if you'd give me just a moment
Yep,
more.
that's right.
Excuse me, darling.
There it is. There it is. What have we got? Oh! There's his girl pinned to the freaking wall. Oh, no!
Night, Rick.
Night.
He saw it. He saw it. By the Joker. That's right. Amen. Lordy be, guys. This is a strange one. This is definitely... Yeah, smoking in bed. Always a good idea, right? That's right, man. Oh. I don't miss it. Yeah, poor Donna indeed, man. Yeah, don't burn it down. You'll burn your fiancé down.
I thought it was the nurse.
How do you feel?
Fine. Nothing ever changes with me. How about you?
That's how I want to go out as well. You're right.
Where's Miss Frank?
The nurse?
Hey! Tari is in the house. It's good to see you, my friend. Hey! Is this the cool channel with all the cool people? Let me grab my popcorn and soda. Well, it's with cool people now that you're here, my brother, and it's great to see you. I hope you are doing well. We are watching a heck of a movie. So strap yourself in.
Down to an invalid.
It's got a little bit of everything.
No, you don't understand.
Please. It's enough that you came.
Listen to me, Donna. You may not believe what I'm going to tell you, but at midnight tonight, you're going to be all right. Any discomfort you feel will disappear. Your strength will return. Your health will be restored.
Wow.
At midnight. What makes you so sure?
Just trust me.
Dang.
I know it's a hard thing to ask after what's happened, but
Be saying hello to Tari. Go.
trust me. I'll call you tomorrow.
Man. Yeah, he might have had himself a little bit of a human response there. Good for him. By the time he... Uh-oh. Please don't tell me that she's working for the cult.
It's getting rather late. I should be leaving.
Thank you for dropping by, Francis.
Commissioner, no.
My dear, you're an extraordinary woman, but a woman nevertheless.
Creepy dolls.
It took a lot of
Let's go on the
arrangement
rundown.
to
Air Couples has got it for you.
It was for a
Creepy
purpose,
dolls.
wasn't
It was
Sword
my,
chandeliers. Diaphanous
However, don't you think
nightgowns.
this relationship
Or diaphanous
has reached
dresses.
its end?
It has everything.
No.
You mean because Rick visited this girl today, you
Mhm.
think you're losing your hold on him?
If I lose my hold on him, how can you hope to keep yours? If he should leave the cult, he could be
That's
a
right,
threat to
smoking in bed.
What is
Everybody's
it you
smoking, man.
feel should be done?
Get rid of the girl.
Oh! He might have sealed her fate. Yep. We didn't need Annabelle for that. Where is this going, guys? Where is this going? I don't think it's going anywhere good. Oh. Oh, dear. What the hell, dude?
Let's not be hasty. We'll wait a few days and see what happens.
As you say.
Yep.
Are you going home now?
Not directly, no. I have to go back to the shop for a few minutes.
Yep.
Good night.
He's going
my
back
dear.
to the shop.
Good night.
And she's got his doll. Yeah, this is the creepiest guys and dolls I've ever seen. And yeah, that is a nice wristwatch. Oh my lord, man! Oh, very smart. Very smart. The heck? That's a good idea. Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna get busted though. But here's hoping. Yep. Why does it have to be dolls is right?
Well, only be a few minutes.
Shiver me timbers. Yeah, very good idea. Nicely played, I mean, I must admit. See, this is the thing, right? We've been watching these movies. We've been watching these movies from this era, and they're just a lot smarter than you'd think they'd be, you know? Like, the person would take out the thing and get caught or take the doll away, but he's making it look like nothing has changed. Uh-oh. Dude, you're not the best secret agent I've ever seen. Uh-oh. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, Lord. What in the... Yes, they absolutely have emo trash. You're right, they have dumbed down their characters. Yeah, racy indeed, General Piggy. Did you see that? Yeah. That was quite the bust. Look at this. What? School teaches me all preceding generations were dummies. We're the smartest ever. You're absolutely right. Brady2882 says that one guy looks like an old Shane Davis. Are you ready for this, Brady? Are you ready for this? Brady, that is the actor who played Commissioner Gordon on the 1960s Batman television series. How cool is that? So this is an acting role he had before that show by a couple of years. This is 1961. Isn't that a trip? Amazing.
How on earth did you...
Yep. No dialogue, good show. Don't tell... no dialogue, good show, don't tell sequence. You're absolutely right. Yep.
Rick, will I see
Yes,
you again?
General Piggy. Yeah. That's Police Commissioner Gordon from the 60s Batman TV series. How cool is that, right? Right? I mean, I love this stuff. Love this stuff. Yeah, bring back characters with brains, indeed. Yeah, maybe that's the issue. It is. All previous zombies ate all their brains, and that's why. Amen.
Fine.
Yep.
Good. I brought you some coffee.
Cranberry Langers. There it is. Yep. Oh, and I got to play a cheerleader for you after this. Mark's Music Obsession celebrating 8 months of membership, celebrating the Nosfero Second Chance campaign with a new art edition and Pizza Live. Amen, man. And it's going to be sharp looking. I'm really excited about that campaign. And remind me to play a cheerleader for you when we wrap this stream up, man. But yeah, I can't wait. I literally said to my wife, I've got to launch this for Mark. Hi, John. Yep.
Thank you.
Uncancel logic indeed. Watch out for that lady nurse. I'm telling you, she gave a little too suspicious of a look. The problem isn't that the characters now have no brains. It's that the writers have no brains. I was just talking with somebody about this recently. It's
prepare some drinks for us. I'm expecting
writing takes. It's more than just the It's the plot, it's the structure, it's the being able to understand different characters. I'm listening to an audiobook of a classic book from the 1800s, so-called classic.
It sounded urgent.
Frank is
It's like nails on a chalkboard. The writing is horrendous.
We don't question Frank.
Yep.
We just obey.
Yep. Agreed.
Aren't you going to kiss me?
You witch. You beautiful, evil witch.
Well, I don't think the nurse was the dancer, was she? I don't know.
I'll never want to go.
The dancer looked a little different. It's tough to say, though, because it was kind of a wide shot, and I wasn't even thinking about that. I think the nurse might be somebody else. Because you have to figure, since they injured her, they knew she was going to go to the hospital. So you have to imagine it's possible for them to have somebody in there. And that is a dress right there.
What's going on?
Yep, you do. You do. You know what's interesting? That dress right there, or whatever the heck that is, looks so much like the one that Madonna wore in the Dick Tracy movie.
So
Wild.
Innocently,
Yep, Beautiful Evil Witch.
it can be misinterpreted.
It happens.
Like what?
For
Yep.
instance, someone might completely misunderstand your close contact with Miss Trentley.
Is this woman the devil's hand? I think that's the... Yeah. I think that would be my guess.
That's it.
It's true, isn't it? You've been to see her. You've spoken with her on the phone.
It is a good dress. Or nightgown.
Maybe once
Look
I
who's
thought I
paranoid
was in love
now.
with Donna, but that's over with.
His fiance wasn't as paranoid as she is.
What do you think?
Food for thought.
I think I'd like to be sure.
Oh, dear.
How much proof do you need?
Well, that's one way to reassure a gal.
Every waking minute you're on my mind. Even when I sleep, I can't shake you. You're all around me. In the air. In the rain and in the sunlight. You're as much me as I am.
How could you tell that was shag carpet? Oh, wait.
Tell me. Tell me.
Rubble 13. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, she'd be sure. Oh, yeah.
I know what you've made me, but it doesn't.
That's how I prove things, says Michael. Oh, you guys are killing me in the chat, man. Mark, Michael, John, yeah. Paranoia will destroy ya.
I can't kiss you without wanting more. I'll never have enough of you. If I thought I'd lose you,
You'd what?
I'd kill you.
Well, that's one kind of language. Yep, kind of contributes. Absolutely right. 60s was all shag, amen. Out comes the teeth. What is going to happen next? What is happening next?
Begin. The great Gamba has been offended.
Guys,
He
this
demands
is Commissioner
retribution.
Gordon.
There is a traitor among us. Someone in this room does not belong.
Here it is.
God
You guys
has
were
been
right.
Betrayed. Traitor! Hear
I
me
will-
well. You have been discovered. Gamba knows which one you are. At midnight tonight, you shall die. Gamba will be avenged. We shall meet again here at 12:30. One of you will not be among us.
Who do you think it's going to be? I think that guy is... yeah, I think it's the bald guy's an undercover. Yep. What the heck? And here's the music. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't you have Ahmed shut that music off?
I think you're right. It is the bald guy. The one with the guilty conscience. Yeah, of course, yeah. The Great Gamba has been offended. Oh, snap! You don't want to offend the Great Gamba. Where are we going here? Yep. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yep. Oh! Whoa! There we go. That's that.
Great Gamba, justice has been done. Your unworthy servant has been eliminated. Let Gamba's betrayer serve as an example for the rest of you. The traitor Lindell did not believe. He was here to expose us. He was going to publicize us and maliciously attack the great devil god. The
yes,
danger is
agreed.
past.
Eric Huffles, 100% I agree.
The intruder has been removed from our midst.
Amen, Citizen Ronan, good eye. Alright, I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. I'm not proud of this, but when I see Chef Boyardee, I'm just like, when's the last time I had beefaroni? You know what I'm saying? Is that a crime? And Chef Boyardee pizza used to be the cat's pajamas when I was a kid, man. That was a treat. Oh, so good. So good, my Chattanooga living. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's as good.
Come here.
Yeah.
The light is better and there's something I want
Reject,
you to see.
run people. Amen.
Believe me, Francis, I had no
How
idea.
long have you been with us now?
Over a year.
Over a year. When you can still be so foolish, so dangerously careless.
But he lied to me, too. I didn't know he was a newspaper man.
Here are some of the notes he was making. Not very flattering, are they?
If I would have known, I wouldn't have sponsored him. I swear it.
Agreed, I agree.
Would you be good enough to get your doll from the shelf?
Oh, dear. Commissioner Gordon, what's happened to you?
Oh, you can't.
Okay, this is just sad.
Hello, doll shop. Yes, she is. Oh, just a moment. Bianca.
Yep.
It's Mary calling from the hospital.
Thank you. Hello, Mary. Thank you for calling. I don't think you'll be needing you any longer at the hospital.
How did you hear about it? She was only discharged a few minutes ago.
Discharged? But that's impossible.
She's in on it.
I see.
She's in on it.
Just a minute.
Goodbye, Mary.
Goodbye, Miss.
She's in on it.
Rick. How nice of you to come for me.
Well, don't be nice to me, Donnie. You're just making things more difficult.
Oh, no.
She just left. Mr. Turner picked her up.
Thank you, Mary.
Oh, no. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Nope.
It seems your first suspicions were correct.
There's no doubt now, but it was Rick who was in here the other evening.
I shall have to use greater discretion in passing out keys. What do you intend doing with that?
If you don't mind, I have my own plans for it.
Oh, dear.
As you wish.
Dang.
Then this,
That's not looking good, guys.
this gesture is just for old time's sake.
Something like that.
Pretty fancy car.
Belongs to a friend of mine.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, my. Yeah, what is it about voodoo dolls?
I know I owe
look
you
at
some sort of explanation, but there's very
art
little I can
thing.
say.
Look at the type on that building.
Done, I want you to leave. Leave this
That
town.
motel writing
Move
is
away,
fantastic.
Far away from me.
But why?
I can't give you any explanations that would make any sense. Just believe me. For your own sake and for mine, Donna, I'm asking you to leave.
Yep. Amen. That was meant to be. Though God knows
All
what you would do now. Pizza is never cold. Never cold. It's always hot in here, Camel. Man, yeah, probably because it's a spiritual attack from long distance and not a physical one? Really? Don't know. Oh, this is not going to go well. America was meant to be Art Deco. I couldn't agree more. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not going to go anywhere good, guys. It is like the burning bush. That's right. It's whatever pizza you want it to be. That's what pizza it is. Know that.
Yes.
Yeah, it is scarier. You're right.
Who are you?
It's not easy to reach you, but I'm beginning to. Donna.
Oh, no. I got to tell you, though, I hope that being able to dance that well is not a requirement, or else I think I know why they're thinning the herd. And yeah, that is a bit racy to have a statue of yourself.
Where have you been? I've been calling you all evening.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I think I know what's going to happen.
You might have at least let me know.
I think I know. We're going to have a sacrifice, kids.
Don't be angry, darling. I said I'm sorry.
Yep. I think I know what's going to happen now. This is not good, guys. I'm not having it. And just so you know, if dancing is a part of this experience, I think those two are safe because I have not seen anybody else dance. So, yeah, I don't know how that works. Yeah, you get Jedi Force training powers. I wonder who is going to come out. A one-to-one model. That's right. Reasons I love the Batman animated series as well as Batman Beyond was a futuristic Art Deco style. You're right.
Another full moon is above us.
Always scary.
It is a time to pass judgment. A time to offer sacrifice.
Off with his head, yep.
A time to test the unworthy. One among you must be called upon to prove his loyalty.
Oh, dear.
To erase all doubt.
Here it comes.
Bring in the subject.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Here it comes. Here it comes, guys. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. Yep. Citizen Ronin. 100%. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. And I don't know if he has got a plan for this. Booyah. There you go. Oh my.
This young girl is to be the sacrifice. You stare at her without recognition. But there is one here who knows her.
Yep.
She was a part of his past. A past he should have deserted when he declared himself to Gamba.
Camel, that gentleman up there is Commissioner Gordon from the 1960s Batman TV series 4 or 5 years before.
Why then did you enter these premises one night under the veil of darkness? Why then did you remove the pin from the doll, thereby administering the cure?
Here you go.
I have not been disloyal.
I hope he does.
You've got to believe me.
Oh, great Gamba, he asks for your trust. This unworthy servant begs to be believed. It is for you to say.
Whew.
Step forward.
No, I don't think that's James Mason.
Prove
No, this is not James Mason. I don't know who it is.
It shall be your hand that turns the wheel.
My hand. Then I am to blame if the sword...
Blame? This is not a question of blame. This is a question of loyalty. Spin the wheel.
But why her? Test me if you must.
That is precisely what we are doing. Have you forgotten your oath of allegiance? You swore to follow the commands without question, though it meant someone's destruction, perhaps even your own. Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel, Vanna. Yep, fabulous prizes. Prizes of your life or not. Break a deal, face the wheel. That's right. Whew. Just move the sword to the side. The sticks in her clothes. That's right. Makes you look like she got cut. That's right. Wow. I've got a bad feeling about this, kids. Cats and kittens, this might be the end of the fiancé. Where is this going? Man. What's the deal? Sorry, yeah, I gotcha. Hang on to your seats, says Diesel. Here comes.
She knows. Look at her eyes. It's all her doing. I warned you of the danger, but you wouldn't listen. You speak of a choice. There's no choice here. That knife is set to kill. Murderers. All of you. Gamba! 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 Traitor!
Uh-oh. Whoa! Yowza!
Look out, Frank!
Oh! Yeah! Dang! Take that, commish! Kicked Gordon's ass! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Holy cow! Is her doll still in there, or did he grab it? Oh my gosh! Yep, amen.
Are you all right?
Yep. Amen, awesome one.
What was I doing in there?
Live by the sacrificial sword.
The important thing is that you're safe and free of it.
Are you free of it too?
What the?
Yes, darling, we both are.
Where's the doll, though? I don't understand. What the heck?
That's what he thinks.
What the heck? Nice. Yeah, the witch got the doll. Yeah, looks like they didn't make it out of there. So there you guys go with another 1960s movie this time. 1961, The Devil's Hand, a tale of voodoo, a tale of fire, a tale that reveals what Commissioner Gordon was doing before he came to Gotham. And so there's a lot here we have to think about. We have to reconsider things. There are some did you guys just hear that? I don't know, guys. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's a little scary. There's some stuff going on here. We got to be careful. That's what he thinks. That's what she said. Amen. When is part 2? Agreed. Shanti JR, don't forget Mark's Music Obsession's cheerleader. Well, how could one ever forget? This is some terrifying stuff, guys. So here we are, Pizza Live, and I got to get us back to Pizza Live. It is wonderful to be here streaming with you guys. Yes, indeed. Yeah, could be the raccoons in the attic. It absolutely could be. She landed on your roof. Diesel, don't even joke about that. That's terrifying to think about. Oh, my God, yeah. That's right, guys. That's right, man. And thank you so much, Mark's Music Obsession, for being a channel member, for all of the stuff that you do here. And I'm looking forward to launching Nosfero's Second Chance campaign, guys. It's going to have both the Oxidized edition and the Art edition. So for every time I do an edition of Nosfero, I'm going to give it a title so that it's not just a second printing. Every edition of the book is going to have some subtle changes in it, because I like the idea. A lot of times people will put a different cover on a book, which I think is perfectly fine. But I think it's actually fantastic. But what I wanted to do with this book is I like the cover being the cover. So I'm going to do some changes to the logo, some changes on the design on these books, and then on the interiors where I'm going to do some changes. So there might be some different artwork in the behind the scenes section. There could be all kinds of little changes that happen. So I am absolutely beyond excited. And this is the first time I get to launch a campaign where the only thing I have to think about is, in addition to fulfilling, which we're almost there, guys. I mean, I've got, God, how many more do I have? Like probably about, 150, 180 copies to box, and then we're going to ship. But we're shipping them as we go. So the next round of shipping will be, hasn't happened yet, but there's a stack of boxed books here. But the thing about it is that the great thing about the Second Chance campaign is, and why I am so grateful to all of you folks who found out about Nosfero and have been here to back the first volume, or the first, I should say, edition of the book, is because you guys have waited very patiently for me to paint this thing, for me to do all of this stuff. And on the Second Chance campaign, the only things I'm going to really have to think about are the things like the interior head sketches, and if I offer painted head sketches again, getting those done. So I thank you guys so much for all of your support here, guys. It has been fantastic. Yes, indeed. Drop a sword chandelier on the like. Amen. 100%. Yep. And yeah, you know what it is too. The thing about it is that and I was joking about this with with Shane the other night. I have so many copies of Todd McFarlane's Amazing Spider-Man. I think I have 3 or 4 copies, I'm not even kidding, of the Dave Stevens Rocketeer Artist Edition. That doesn't include the art edition of it. That doesn't include the versions of the first printing of it I have. Doesn't include the softcover collection, the deluxe Rocketeer edition. I'm one of those people who every time they put out a new edition, for me personally, when they put out a new edition of a book, if it's got cool new stuff in it, I'm excited. And I want to see what it is. So if people say, hey, I want a reader copy of this book, or I want another copy or a second printing copy of this book, I want them to get something they don't already have as well. So I want there to be some cool stuff in it so that you can tell them apart. And that's what makes it so fun for me, is to really get into that aspect of things. And I also don't want it to just be an exact second printing. I want it to have a name, so I'm going to name every new printing of the book. And of course, the art-only edition, which is going to be a part of that campaign when it launches, is going to be the first printing of that. So yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. That's right. That's right. I remember some old movies that literally ended with a question mark on the screen. And you know what's so funny, Michael? I love that kind of stuff. And I remember I was talking with somebody about this a long time ago. I said, there were aspects of comics that maybe people think of as kitschy or retro or blah, blah, or it's not hip anymore. But I love those aspects of comics. I love those aspects. It's funny you should bring that up because I was just thinking about this the other day. Hang on a second, Michael. Let me see if I can find this thing. I was just looking at it, too. It's too funny. Not there. The heck did I put it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, I was just thinking about this the other day. Where is it? Yep, here you go. The Rocketeer. What is going to happen with Cliff? And, of course, we get that nice, gigantic question mark right there on the page. And that's the thing that I love about this stuff, is that I love when comics are comics. You know, when I'm working on the first page of Nosfero 2, Death Will Die, one of the things, thank you, Tari, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you very much, man. And I'm so glad you guys could be here. Yeah, isn't that great? That's a great ending right there, Robble 13. Yeah, you got to love that stuff. And this is the thing, right? Cliffhanger? Oh, well played, John. Well played. Yeah, well, they were more sincere and less angsty. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, they need to do a Rocketeer, Shadow, Dick Tracy, Phantom team-up book. Yeah, I love all those characters. And Razorfist was just talking. He just put out a new Shadow cast on the Shadow movie from 1994, and I remember that movie well. Have fond memories of it, and I think it's got some really great notes in it. But when I was working on when I work on the pages of Nosfero, and I'm going to see if I can cover this up, because this is a little bit more than a diaphanous nightgown. Let me cover this up just a little bit if I can. But doing little things like this, well, let me see if I can make that happen, where you have a gigantic Cthulhu squid creature, and then the tentacle on the squid creature comes out of the panel, then wraps around, if I can make that happen, to go to the other panel. That's the kind of stuff that, for me, comics can be. And you'll see a lot of that in Nosfero itself, where the art, you know, the panels break and do all of that kind of stuff, man. No, Razorfist likes it a lot. He actually talked about it. He did a whole Shadowcast stream on it. It's fantastic. Yeah, the old Batman TV show with the sound effects spelled out on the screen. Look, guys, I know that we're in that age demographic where a lot of you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. But that 1960s Batman TV series, watching that show in rerun, when you're a kid, you don't get all of the little winks to the camera. It was the coolest thing ever, and I remember showing that movie to my kids early on with the Penguin Submarine, the Batman movie they did back in the day. And I still think, I mean, that Penguin Submarine is fantastic. My God, Burgess Meredith is the Penguin. What an outstanding actor. You know, those guys, Romero's Joker, you had Cesar Romero, you had, oh my gosh, Frank Gorshin as the Riddler. That stuff was, I don't even know, because I really liked Billy Campbell, you know. I mean, I gotta be honest, I loved him, man. It was fantastic. Yep. That's right, pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds, it'll be fine. Amen. That's right, yes, my stir fry froze. No, I'm sorry, man. But yeah, I loved the Batman TV movie. Yeah, I remember liking The Shadow, but the last time I saw it was in the theater. You know, it has a really great charm to it. I think it was the best. If you haven't seen it in a while, do yourself a favor and check out Razorfist's video, the latest Shadowcast. It just came out yesterday, I think. It's on the 1994 Shadow movie. And he talks about, I have no problem saying I enjoyed it. Yeah, he was great as the Riddler. Frank Gorshin, also the greatest Jimmy Cagney impression of all time. Let's see, was it the Babysitter movie that flashed plot twist words on the screen, the big reveal moment? Oof, I don't know. Was it? I'm not sure. Yeah, chat ninja chef, says John. Let me see here. Someone Russian is going to slip on a banana peel and break their neck. Precisely, Robin. Yes, what people are always in a hurry? Rushing people? Russians! Yes, that is a great one, man. What was it? A sparrow with a machine gun. The only logical answer. Do you guys remember that? Oh, man. Such great stuff. Not to mention Miss Kitka. You know, that was some incredible stuff. Yeah. Netflix ruins the whole plot for Looper in the description. Yep, there you go. It was so mind-numbing. Yes, it is. It's craziness when they do that. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta love that stuff, guys. And I have to tell you, it's such a blast doing these streams with you guys. You know, I'm constantly, working on, just packing up books, creating stuff. I don't know if any of you guys had a chance to see it, but I also posted the work in progress audio track that I'm putting to the Phantom of the Opera, which was a blast. Let's see. Yeah, non-oxidized plush. It's great to see you in the chat for $5. Non-oxidized Nosfero will absolutely be available. It will be a higher price because it's the first printing on the next campaign. But once I'm done shipping all of these out, then I'll know like what's a decent, safe amount to offer as a second chance campaign. So yeah, they will definitely be marked up, but they will be available. And they're gonna have. So for people who want to catch up, I know Mark's Music Obsession was talking about that. And you're absolutely right, man. Hail, thank you so much, Hail Brother Plush, and yeah, give nihilism no quarter, guys. Like, I know, like, I talk about this a lot, and actually, I can't even find my t-shirt I have of that, but there's a link to a t-shirt that says that on it in the description, and you're gonna get a cheerleader for that super chat. But I do want to make sure I say this before I play the cheerleader, which is, guys, that is what I want everybody to have in their head whenever they're thinking about, what do I do, or what do I think about this, or what do I think about that, guys? Give nihilism no quarter. People are always going to be bringing nihilism to your door. People are always going to be bringing negativity to your door. Do not take the black pill. Do not drink the Kool-Aid, as it were, or the Flavor Aid. Stay focused on giving nihilism no quarter. When someone comes to you and says, don't you think, and I hear this 1,000 times a day from every person I meet on the street, don't you think things are kind of falling apart? I go, no, I don't think that, actually. I think things have been more difficult, as difficult, all of the time. And I am not interested in embracing the comfort of hopelessness. Give nihilism no quarter. And Plush, these ladies are for you. And have a soda if you got them. Yeah, I will tell you, when people ask me about being positive, and I was thinking about this a lot, actually, the interesting thing about YouTube is that that you can't really be fake on YouTube. You can't. I mean, you can be fake on YouTube, but it'll catch up with you. People are going to see it at a certain point. So I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and I remember when I started teaching, which I started teaching, over 20 years ago. And the first day I came in, they said, oh, you're all enthusiastic now. But just wait a couple of years. You're not going to come in enthusiastic. Then 5 years went by. Then 10 years went by. Then 15 years went by. And when I left teaching, it was because teaching was making demands, frankly, that I be cynical, nihilistic, and embrace the victim-victimizer narrative. And I finally said, you know what, guys? I can't be a part of this. I absolutely cannot be a part of this. And there is no room for that kind of stuff in my life. Not because I've never experienced anything, quite the contrary. I think that the more horrendous stuff that you see, the more difficult stuff you see people overcoming, that you yourself overcome, the more difficult it is not to be grateful for every single day of your life. I am sometimes overwhelmed with gratitude for the things that are happening. And by the way, when you read when you read Nosfero, and when you get your copy of Nosfero in the future, if you are waiting to back issue 2, that is precisely what the story of Nosfero is about. That's the thing to me. And it wasn't like I said, I want to have this message. It's just the message I am going to write. I'm just naturally going to write this. And if there is a motto for the sequel book, Nosfero, Death Will Die, it is 100% could be distilled down into give nihilism no quarter. And when you guys get to, I already know what the last lines of that book are going to be, or some of the last lines spoken in that issue are going to be. And it is the most give nihilism no quarter badass. Good is badass, man. Positivity is badass. And I'm going to tell you, man, when people talk about positivity, and that kind of thing, I always say, I think people are tired of negativity. I've seen enough negativity to last me a lifetime. And I know that there will probably be more. There'll be difficult things. There's going to be struggles. There's going to be bad things that happen. But this is the thing. I'm not going to steer into it. I'm not going to lean into it. I can spend no spoilers, Mark, don't worry. I'm not going to spend every single day thinking about resenting somebody or feeling insecure because somebody gets something that I don't get. I celebrate when people get things. And I've got no time, right, for people who have just, and this is what work used to be like, people who just cannot be excited when things go well for you, cannot acknowledge ability. To me, that's all there is to do in life, is acknowledge ability. When I see somebody who just cannot deal with my enthusiasm or cannot deal with anything good happening for me and my family, I'm like, one, what is it like to live that way? And two, don't think I don't see that stuff. That's twisted, man. And get away. Life is too short, guys. When you come here and when you step into this space, I want to bring positivity. And one of the things that's really interesting is, a lot of you guys might know this already, but I have to say this too, because this is important. I have been known, on occasion, to do videos for people. Little intro videos, little fun things. And I'm going to tell you a little secret about that. When I've known people for a little while, when I've enjoyed some of the entertainment and the things that they've provided me with, right? And they're having a really tough time, and everything it's really easy. Like this happened with Ethan, watching Ethan get canceled, everything that he was going through. That's what inspired me to do videos for him. It wasn't because everything was going great. I didn't know how long Comicsgate was going to last. I didn't know how any of this stuff was going to go, but I saw a fellow artist and Star Wars fan in trouble, and I said, I got to do something. And you know what's so funny about that is, of all the people I could have picked to do that for, he's one of those people too. When he sees people, and I really understand that now in a very sort of personal level that came out of nowhere, was unexpected. But and that's, yeah. But Ethan has that aspect, where yeah, he's got that sort of thing. And so when I see people who are having a tough time, I think I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Amen, Cranberry. I know the quote up here before I even got to it, but you're right. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think of these such things. Yes, 100%. Think of such things. Yeah, and it's an amazing thing when you think about this kind of stuff, because I remember, and I don't know if any of you guys watch his channel, but when Doomcock was having a really tough time, there was a lot of and this was years ago, a lot of nonsense was going on. And I basically did a painting of him, in the Uncle Sam, right? That painting you guys have probably seen. And I just, for some inspiration, and he goes, wow, that really lifted me up, man. And it's we're heading into Memorial Day weekend, and it was the same thing when I painted First Sergeant Andrew McKenna for his, or Drew as his friends knew him, for his mom after he was killed in Afghanistan. Guys, put positivity out there. I'm going to tell you this right now, and this is just the way it is. You will not see or find out or hear anything about me anywhere talking shit about anybody behind the scenes or whatever else. because if I talk to people, it's usually to be positive, it's usually to help people, it's usually to paint, and if I have more other time than that, guess what? I'm talking to my wife and kids. I'm calling to see how people are doing. Is everybody all right? You know, my brother Nick, how is he doing? Is his wife okay? You know, this is a world full of emergency heart surgeries. This is a world full of you know, when you've got your, you know, one of my best friends is, he's got a vision loss, a medical condition. You know what I mean? And he stepped off a curb and hurt his leg. You know what I mean? And those are the things I think about, man. You know, those are the things I think about. You got to think about the people, you know, that are around you, that you're close to. You know, it's a wild thing, but it's like, I mean, I'm one of those folks that, you know, if I go to the pharmacy and the pharmacist is having a tough time and her grandmother just passed away and her grandmother was like a mom to her, practically raised her, and she's devastated. These are the conversations I have when I go out, guys. And you got to think about that. You know, you got to realize how important that stuff is. You know, yep. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Yeah, Maya Angelou, that's absolutely right. Great quote. Yeah, I mean, these things happen. Yeah, Mexican Iron Man lifted up many streamers, including Doomcock, and he's another good guy. Another good guy. I mean, all the stuff I've seen of him, he seems like a fantastic guy and a positive guy. And that's really what I think it comes down to, man. That's what it comes down to. So I try to measure people by what's the best way? I don't measure people, for starters. I'm not here to judge human beings, but when I'm looking at people, I try to look at people in their totality as best as I can. And there are certain things that are no-goes for me. Those are like, yeah, I definitely have certain things that I'm like, that's not all right. I'm not cool with that. However, by and large, we've got to get to a place where we're having human interactions, you know, and having more human interactions. And for me, I look forward to spending time with you guys, watching movies together, hanging out, talking horror, talking monster movies, talking comics. This is the golden life, man. This is the golden life. My wife took me to go see a trio of performers playing, I think, sort of traditional Irish folk music. So there was a violin, an accordion, and a guitar. It was fantastic. Their music was great. We saw them live, and I walked up to them after the show, and because I'm whatever. I walked up to them after the show because I'm me, and sometimes I don't know. I always think it's because maybe it was the Chattanooga thing, but I went up to them and I said, I just want you guys to know, you know, that this is one of those wonderful, you guys have created one of those wonderful evenings in life that I'm going to remember, and I thank you. And they looked at me like I was crazy. They took out mace, they sprayed me with mace, and that was it. But that's what you have to do. You know, I admire skill. You guys know what I'm talking about. I admire skill. I admire craft. I admire ability, and I admire somebody, you know, playing you know, an Irish folk song on a violin to the point where they break a string every time they do that song. You know, and that's the stuff. I've been practicing teaching myself how to play the national anthem on my violin now. So yeah, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. Yeah. Yeah, Sean, you're used to people looking at you like that. Honestly. But, you know, you get to laugh these things off, you know. It's like, it's you got to have fun with it. You got to have fun with it. So let me turn off, I'm going to turn off that weird blur, which I think I did. And, yeah. I was had a long day, so I decided to do some sketching. And I was sketching into, sorry about the mic moment there. But I was sketching into, can I make this work? I was sketching into just a really fun comic book concept that I was just playing around with. I've had this idea for maybe a decade now. And I just was like, I'm going to do some more practice on black paper. And if I'm going to do exercises, it's got to lead to something. So yeah, so this is what we came up with. You know, this is what we came up with right here for this, you know, the sketches. people are almost stunned when you give them a compliment. When you call the pharmacy and you don't act like a raving lunatic. You know? So, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Make people around you laugh. Have a good time. Thank you so much, Cranberry Landers. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah. And it's just keep making artwork. Keep making artwork. Keep bringing positivity to people. Hang in there. Hang in there. That's what the cat poster says, guys. That is what the cat poster says. Hang in there. It's got to be done. And as I like to say, if you've got something important, if you got something worth doing, proceed as if success is inevitable. Because you can step off into any place not knowing anybody and find yourself, you know, doing a CYBERFROG trading card out of nowhere. Or any number of things, crazy things that have happened since I've been in this space. And I had a blast closing out with being on Graham Nolan's channel as we were closing out his comic book Return to Monster Island. And I think that it was fun to meet another monster brother. That's what it is, man. Yeah. When will that cat get his piece of the pie? I agree, man. I agree. How crazy is artist choice? Yeah, absolutely right, man. If an artist tries to tell you they aren't at least a little bit crazy, they're lying. Yeah. You know, it's a crazy thing, man. You know, I was looking at my I was looking at the missus today. We were just talking about the crazy week we had, you know, the wild ride that is parenting and all of that stuff. And I will tell you, I would not be able to do what I do and be centered in the way that I am if it wasn't for cultivating relationships and not connections. Everybody I know and the people that I have around me really bring the positive energy. And I think when you put the positive energy out there, it can be infectious sometimes, as long as it's not BS, you know, as long as you're not faking it. And the people who always inspired me were folks like Bob Ross and Fred Rogers and, you know, so many great people. And even Todd McFarlane, you know, as funny as that may sound, I mean, like, I'd watch those videos and he would just be so positive and so silly. You know, like, hey, hi everybody, Todd McFarlane here. I mean, you gotta love it, man. Can't believe I'm still up with the vampires. I am definitely an early to rise, early to bed guy at this point. Mark, I appreciate it, brother. It is great to see you here at this hour, because I know usually you're like, I gotta get to bed. And guys, let me just say this. Oh yeah, I saw him. I haven't gotten the book yet. Yeah, I can't wait to get it, man. And that was, yeah, I was really excited, you know, about that double page spread. John offered that to me. And John, speaking of another guy who is a good dude, John even said to me, and by the way, I know you paint on your streams. You're welcome to paint it on stream. Something he never does. He always tells you to keep all the artwork under wraps, but he told me he was okay with me painting on stream, so it's very appreciated. Vampires in the chat. Yes, indeed. And Mark's Music Obsessions mom, shout out to her as well, 100%. That is right. That is right. Yep. And you guys, indeed. Yep. So guys, I am going to wrap up this stream. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed the movie. Yeah, he's all right with it. That's the good thing about working for my brothers, man. Mike's great. Eric's great. All these guys are great. Razorfist's been great. Ethan was great to work for. John has been great to work for. All these guys, man. So yes, welcome to the dark side of being up. Yep. That's exactly right, guys. Yeah, ciao, God bless you all, and God bless you, awesome one. Thank you guys so much for being here. As I always like to say, speak easy, stay gold, keep the faith, and peace be with you, because Shanth means peaceful one. And I am so glad you guys could join me here in the heart of Lovecraft country, in the birthplace of American religious liberty. My name is Shanth and Jetty. This is Shanth and Jetty Art, and I am so grateful for everybody in the chat, for all of my backers, for the super chats, for the channel members. God bless you all, and I will see you guys soon. And all my channel members, your names are going to be in the credits. Take care and have a wonderful evening and rest of the week.